Hello. So this is WWF Superstars from Saturday, June the 27th. Sorry about the light, but I'm filming this. It's quite dark outside. So yeah. Just do my hair. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. So WWF Superstars, June the 27th, 1992. There were 7 wrestling matches on this very show. The opening match was the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, the former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, and he took on Rick Warner. Yeah, that was his name, Rick Warner. And obviously Davey Boy won with the Power Slam, a 1, 2, 3. In the corner of the match, Davey Boy gave his comments earlier about that he was going to take out the Repo Man and he was going to take him to obedience school. But yeah, so that's happening. The next match was a tag team match between the well-known tag team of Rick Johnson and Chico Martinez. And they took on the Nasty Boys, the former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sachs. At one point, Brian Knobbs got one of the opponents and shoved him into Jerry Sachs' armpit. It's known as the pit spot, ladies and gentlemen. The ending came when Jerry Sachs did a flying elbow drop. Not as good as Macho Man Randy Savage, I might add. The World Wrestling Federation Champion, also might add. Ooh yeah, dig it! I don't know why I did that, but yeah, whatever. He hit the flying arm on a 1, 2, 3. Nasty Boys get the victory. Your next match was Glenn Ruth, and he took on Virgil. This was an odd match, because Virgil actually started showing some promise in this match. It was a bit strange. He did some good moves. He even jumped over the top rope and did like a flying body press onto Mr. Ruth outside the ring. Yeah, strange one. He did win though, so he got the victory. And it was a 1, and it was a 2, and it was a 3. Your next match. Now, actually, I will go to the next match. The next match was the Berserker, accompanied by Mr. Fuji, former multi-time World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion. And he took on some person whose writing I can't read. It's my own writing. Nothing wrong with my writing. Bruce Mitchell. He's not one of the Mitchell brothers, just like to add. Well, I don't know. I don't watch EastEnders, so maybe he is. I ain't got a clue. But as far as I'm aware, he isn't. Yeah, so the Berserker won the match, and as is his bizarre ways, he won this match via a count-out. Yes, you heard me, a count-out. Because what he does is he picks up his opponent, in this case, Mr. Mitchell. He threw him over the top rope, and he won by count-out. I don't get it either, but there you are. Berserker wins by a count-out. Your next match was J.A. Gooden. Yeah, you thought I was going somewhere else with that, didn't you? Yeah. And he took on the psycho that is Nailz. And Nailz won this with what looked like a ridiculous chokehold. But apparently it wasn't a chokehold, and he won by sleeper. After the match, he basically destroyed Mr. Gooden with the Boss Man's nightstick. So yeah. yeah, so the referees tried to get him off, and then that was it, really. The next thing they showed was the Legion of Doom going back to good old Chi-Town. Oh yes, Chicago, baby. Second home, baby, second home. They did this bit where they went to the house and they were talking and they couldn't find anything and it was all a mess and it was degraded and a dump. And then they found something. They found what looked like a toy or a boy or a doll, for want of a better phrase. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Rocco. Mm-hmm. That's where it began. Mm-hmm. That was that. The next match was Dwayne Gill, and he took on the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich. And Kerry Von Erich won the match when he punched Dwayne Gill right in the face. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3 for the former Intercontinental Champion. And the main event of the evening, I think it's a main event because it's not a main event, but the main event of the evening was Kamala, the Ugandan giant. Yeah, Kamala. And he took on John Blade. And there's a bit in this, because Kamala never really got I personally think never got the respect that he should have done, because he was a really good mover in the ring. I mean, at one point, he jumped over John Blade, who was coming the other way. It was fantastic. It was really good. He hit him with a drop kick. Then, obviously, one with the big splash. It's a 1, 2, 3. Uganda's Kamala wins. 1, 2, 3. So that was Superstars. That was a show that I just watched. Yeah. You're never going to get... I'm never going to review... I don't think I'm ever going to review a Superstars and go, it's the greatest show of all time! Because it's Superstars. So, yeah. I'd like to say that it would be the greatest show of all time! But it probably won't be. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is WC... that was my last one. WWF Superstars, June 27, 1992. And in this show, I forgot to mention, at one point, only briefly, they mentioned SummerSlam. But they didn't mention where it was from. Yeah. Only a brief mention, but a mention nevertheless. SummerSlam is coming, baby. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been WWF Superstars. I am I'm not AJ Styles. I am Will Nitro. It's been your pleasure to listen to me impart my wisdom. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll see you ringside.